Katz conducted an experiment where his purpose was to see the effects of cultural racial stereotypes in private and social selves. Private social selves are in which we only express to those close to us. Public social selves are which we exhibit for a more general public, and it's typically because a subject has been known for a long time and one does not want to go against it. For example, you can be racist towards a certain group in public because everyone else is, but in private, you don't find anything wrong with the group. Katz's experiment consisted of 100 Princeton College students. The students were to give the traits which they considered most characteristic of each of the following 10 groups: Germans, Italians, Blacks, the Irish, the English, the Jewish, the Americans, Chinese, the Japanese, and the Turks. The students were asked to select traits from a previously prepared list of 84 adjectives. The list included words such as intelligent, stupid, physically dirty, and so many more. The traits most frequently assigned to the Germans seemed consistent with the popular stereotype to be found in newspapers and magazines. Italians received the common characterization of the hot-blooded Latin peoples. At first glance, it would appear that the students showed the greatest agreement for racial groups with those members they had contact, and the least degree of agreement for the unfamiliar groups. Prejudice of this kind seems largely a matter of public attitude toward a race, name, or symbol. There was no harm done in the experiment, therefore it is ethical. The experiment proves that stereotypes do exist and can be attributed to either public or private bases. The fact that this is a lab experiment lowers ecological validity because students may think you expect them to assign certain traits to a certain group. Participants were only college students, which means the results are only applicable to Princeton College students. There is no exact way of telling whether stereotypes could be attributed to public or private bases, however it is only assumed. We also do not know whether the subject assigned some of the better characteristics to their own in-group. Katz's study was a breakthrough in studying cultural stereotypes. Like every other experiment, there are both strengths and weaknesses that could have tampered with the results and affect the ecological validity. Overall, Katz should receive a round of applause for his study and in teaching us that stereotypes exist and we should be more aware of them.